Kasper Stornes, congratulations. You are the Ironman World Champion 2025. When you woke up this morning, did you think that this would be the way this day would end?
I were thinking like I have a possibility to win here today, yes. But a lot of things needs to click, and today it clicked for me, and yeah, I'm over the moon to call me the world champion. So a bit weird feeling also, but yeah, I'm happy.
You were in the front group in the swim, and then of course Martin and the other guys went a bit of bollocks out there and created a gap. Then you were in this big bike group with Magnus and Christian and Gustav. How were you feeling on the bike?
I was feeling good. So I were in the first group after the swim, but I choose to take on the aero calves. So I lost some time there, and then I got I don't know how much time, and I don't know how hard they pushed to the hill. But I heard it was like a minute or so to the hill when we came there, and then I knew they had pushed quite hard. So, and then I also heard Sam, were behind. I was like, what? I saw him on the swim, he was in front of us. So then I was a bit shocked, and then he came in the long hill, and then he passed us, and then he pushed us up or closed the gap a bit. And after the out and back section, on the way back, he was really pushing, and I was like, whew, now it's on. And Christian and him got away. So I were a bit worried for the first place there, but then we catch them at the bridge, and I was like, whoa, they must been riding fast downhill and on the stretch there. So, but I heard they eased the gas off a little bit, so that's why. But yeah.
Then of course there was this big run group, and you were suddenly dropping back, and I thought to myself, okay, maybe the tempo was too high for him. But then you came back. Like, how was the run for you at that point?
I did hold the same pace the whole time. So when they went that hard, I was like, oof, this is maybe a bit too hard for me that early. I were planning to maybe do that in the end if I needed to. So then I eased off or not eased off, but kept my same pace, and just trusted that if they go this hard this early, they will maybe blow up. So then I saw the gap were around 30 seconds or so, that the gap were even, and they didn't gain anything after a while. So then I thought, okay, if I hold the same pace, I can maybe close it on the last lap, since they have been pushing quite hard for that period and still needs to have the same pace as me. So then I believed, like, okay, if it doesn't grow anything, then I can take it. But then I suddenly just gained on them, and then I were up in the back when we went out to the third lap. And then suddenly Christian took me to the front after I've been resting a bit behind them. So then I pushed again, and then we dropped Gustav, and Christian didn't want to go to the front. So then I pushed a little bit more again, and then I got a gap. And then I were thinking to myself, is this too early, or is it, am I timing it? We never know. But then I saw after the turnaround going out on the last lap that I have a quite significant gap. And then I heard along the course that the gap was growing. And then I started to really suffer on the last 5K, and then I was like, oh, I hope I don't get any cramps or anything happens now. So I tried to fuel a lot, and felt okay in the end. It was more emotions going the last 2Ks than anything else. So yeah, I think that got me to the end. Yeah.
Did running with Christian remind you a bit of the 70.3 in Aix-en-Provence, or were you a bit afraid that he would attack?
Yeah, I was thinking like he's gonna attack me as he did in Aix-en-Provence and in Frankfurt. Since then in Frankfurt I was leading for one full lap, and then I started to suffer a bit because of nutrition fails by my side. So then he got away, and I lost some time there. So we're afraid he were playing that game, and I know he has a quite decent kick and can run quite fast in the end. So we're a bit afraid that he were doing that to me this time and getting the world champion. But he was actually suffering more than I knew. So yeah.
So it was your debut season on the long distance. Of course, you come from short distances. I think it was your third long distance finish, if that's correct. So what does it mean to you to win the World Championships, like in your first season as a long distance triathlete?
It means a lot, and it means a lot, I think, also for Gustav and Christian and my whole team, sponsors and everyone, that I win this. So I don't just do this for me, I do this for my family also. It's good to give something back. So yeah, my girlfriend is sacrificing a lot that we don't get to spend so much time together. So yeah, to perform here today, it's also for her and my whole family. And yeah, I haven't almost seen them so much this week since I've said I do my thing and then we can chill on the beach on Monday. So yeah, I will chill on the beach tomorrow. Yeah.
Now there are 3 world champions on the Norwegian train. What does that mean for your competition?
It's yeah, I'm as I said at the press conference here, I've been complaining for 7 weeks now that Christian has been pushing on the bike and the sessions. So I'm not looking so forward to the Sierra camp now, since I know he really wants this 70.3 World Championship title. So, but yeah, I know I'm surrounded by some amazing athletes, and yeah, we push each other in the right direction. So I think we will be good in the Worlds also. But it's a lot of good athletes, and yeah, you just need to be grateful that you have such good athletes also that pushes you to new heights. So yeah, I think we are privileged to have such a strong triathlon field these days.
Congratulations and have fun chilling on the beach tomorrow.
Thank you.